I am thinking about the Vex. Look, I haven't seen them in a while in Gambit, so I feel like it has to be Vex. Never mind. It's apparently Cabal 24/7. All right, hello everyone. It is Mr. Punquist from Heavy Moment Bound and Weird here with another random roulette. Ooh, the neck grabs me. Random roulette. We got ourselves the brand new Vex weapons uh, from the Echo episode, act, whatever you want to call these now, season. Pick your poison. They're basically the same thing at this point. So yeah, we got ourselves a new Vex weapons, and let me tell you, completely unbiased, I am in love with some of them. I usually say like there's usually at least one standout weapon or one standout like one or two weapons that I really like from a season, but I don't think I'm gonna make it a secret that it's this one. It's a assault rifle, which also has, by the way, enlightened action and desperate measures. Sorry, threat detection and desperate measures. Then we also have the hand cannon, which I was super disappointed in, but I'll get to that in a second. With enlightened action and precision instrument. And then finally we have the rocket with perks. I think it has frenzy. But yeah, talking about the shotgun or talking about the hand cannon real quick. I am so disappointed that this ended up being a like Lucas Howell-esque weapon and not like a BB hand cannon. I made my point about those a lot, especially in random roulettes. But yeah, still disappointed, especially with this weapon being so much like the Atheon's epilogue. I thought like maybe we could get like a Fatebringer-esque Vex weapon, back in the scene, but I guess not. It just wasn't in the cards apparently. But this guy, I listen. I didn't get a lot of time to use it because as the act started, but you also fixed the problem with oh god. But yeah, as the act started, Bungie also made it possible to get the Kavastov. They fixed the broken quest, which I was stuck on because I couldn't get my my meatball kill, even though I swear if I could kill that shit, I don't know how I didn't get it from that. But whatever. But yeah, just in a couple of like excursions or whatever the fucking just in a couple of activities, probably an easier thing to say. I really enjoyed this thing. My only critique of it is the fact that its fucking scope is bigger than my entire point of view, which kind of sucks. But I mean, as long as I'm running, it's not that bad. And also, as someone who's been using the fucking Revision Zero religiously until basically this season or this DLC, I should be used to that by now. So I don't really know if I have a good complaint. I am Omega fuck. I'm just gonna use this because I'm scared. Probably wasn't worth it. Probably kind of a waste, but I just didn't want to lose my 15, to be honest. Oh, I don't have any ammo. Very high on the auto rifle. Very mad on this. Also, I don't know if this is already obvious, but I'm going to do the grenade launcher and the scout rifle next. I have a lot to talk about those two actually as well. I mean, I guess I'll do since this is all random roulettes to become at this point. I guess we'll do a little conversation about the new act season, whatever you want to call them. I'm enjoying the story, and I think the activity is pretty fun, if not a little bit confusing, because it doesn't really feel like you do anything. If that makes any sense, it doesn't feel like you're progressing. It just feels kind of like you're like biding time in certain areas and then waiting to like get the okay to go somewhere else. But the activity is so fun. It gives us a bunch of those power hold items where you get to like fucking do superpowers and shit. So those are always fun to use. And the weapons and armor and gear are pretty fucking nice. But I do understand the critique that it kind of just feels like a season again and not anything different. Which yeah, understandable. It definitely does. Right, at least right now, still feel like a regular Destiny season, a regulation season. But got a lot of acts. If that hits, oh my god. All right, we'll take it. Also, I really like the special ability this thing has where it drops Radio Loria after you get a certain amount of kills. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. Oh, no. We're going to choke to the very end. Come on. Let's go. Holy shit. Continuing my flawless record, I believe, in Gambit in Final Shape. But will I continue my Memento? I will not, unfortunately. Let's see what we ended at. Got ourselves 30 motes. Not bad. Honestly. Who's the prettiest? We'll go for the super black. I feel like I've been getting super black a lot of hate recently, so we'll give super black some love. We choose Chris can't talk. On to the next game. As I mentioned before, we are switching to the Lost Signal with auto loading Wellspring, the Time Worn Wayfarer with 4 times precision, and I do not have the sword, so nothing there. But yeah, these two more important. Also the rocket launcher has Danger Zone Frenzy. All right. I know I probably should say Shadow Legion, because apparently it's the only fucking, available fighting class, but I'm just gonna say Vex again. I feel like it has to be Vex, or Hive, but I'm gonna say Vex. Okay. At least it's not Shadow Legion, I guess. It's weird that we can still have Scorn and Fallen, but we can't have Cabal and Shadow Legion. Like, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but, you know, no one told Mithrax. Okay, oh, I guess actually that makes sense because the, House Salvation. Never mind, we're not gonna get into that. We got the fucking new weapons here. This guy, we've been able to use this guy for quite a while, and it took me a while to get this roll, to be honest. I've been looking for a fucking auto-loading roll for a while. But I actually really like this thing. I know the, like, gimmick of it is that it's basically a fucking, legendary, Wither Horde, but, it feels like it does more damage than the Wither Horde, although maybe I have just because I haven't used the Wither Horde in a very long time, so yeah, I could be biased, but yeah, it seems like it does more damage, and it seems like it shoots, or like hits enemies a lot faster, like the travel time, than a Wither Horde. Again, I could be very wrong on that, like I said, I haven't used it in a while, but you know, it just feels nice. Also, Vex weapons always just look superior. Actually, I feel like it's a really tight-knit race between Vex and Taken. That is a dangerous combination to have available for art or for fashion. And we also have the Scout. What is it, like the 5th legendary Dead Man's Tale that's available? There's just the Trials one. Yeah, the Trials one. There's the that's what was that Guardian Games, I think, that had one. There was another event that had one as well. Like they love throwing this fucking archetype out, which is understandable because it is still one of the coolest scout rifle archetypes we have in the game. But man, am I kind of sick of it, I'm not gonna lie. Also, you know, this could be biased as well because I just can't fucking aim, so it's harder for me to use these type of scout rifles. But you know, I'll let you be the judge on that one. Let's try to hit more headshots. I want to try to use primarily this one, except for if we're doing add damage, or you know, yellow bar add damage. Actually, that's a lie. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I really do hope that the season does pick it up a little bit. You know, sooner rather than later. That's all we can really ask for because, you know, one of the biggest complaints about seasons was the fact that it didn't really pick up, or the fact that it kind of went, you know, 5 weeks of really good shit, and then just left us into the fucking doldrums of nothingness. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, and if it does, unfortunate. But at the same time, this is also, even though the acts are not connected, I'm sure they have like an overall, like, you know, vibe to them. Like, I mean, I kind of agree with everyone saying like, oh, we're gonna leave we're gonna leave Soul by the end of the season. So you know, probably that's the main crux of this you know, seasonal structure. And I can't wait to see how that connects with like the Vex network. Like, I mean, shit, dude, we saw that portal on on Europa that leads to fucking goddamn Volantis. What was the name of that fucking planet? I can't remember. But yeah, we saw that place. So, oh, we lost a player too. Let's go. Oh, everyone left. Cool. Something that I've been saying for a long ass time at this point. There is a leaving problem in multiplayer shooters these past couple years, and the longer it takes for developers and you know, people in charge to do something about it, the worse it's gonna get. We're not gonna let that ruin our time though. Even though this game's pretty much over anyways. Wow, I feel so bad. But when I do that grab back at the end of the season, or you know, near the end of the act, maybe I'll do some of these weapons again. But yeah. That is unfortunate. Sorry, Scout Rifle and Grenade Launcher. It's funny because I've actually been using the Grenade Launcher like a shit ton when the act started. So I thought I was going to be able to use this a lot, but I guess not. Unfortunate. That shit sucked. Alright, let's see what we ended at. First of all, obviously we'll give you gold because, you know, you're the only guy who decided to stick around. 12-0. Let's fucking go. Yeah, just fucking quit leaving games. If you ever hear this, if you're you know, a serial fucking team leaver, or game leaver, just fucking stop. It helps no one. It literally just ruins the game for everyone else. Okay, talking about these weapons. I'm gonna get these two out of the way since I already have them on anyways. Grenade launchers, I feel like, are only good if you have like an unloading holster slash you know, something like overflow for these types of weapons, because the more ammo the better. So I definitely go with that. And then this perk can pretty much be whatever you want. I don't even know what this thing could roll with, actually. Hold on. Yeah, one for all, Vorpal. Pretty much anything can fit in this thing. There's this new perk called Reverberation that gives you more damage. Or bigger explosions, the more damage you do, which sounds pretty nice, so obviously that would work well as well. But pretty much unloading holster is my, you know, guaranteed perk one for this thing. And for the Scout, I think, like, 4 times charm is also really nice for this thing, but you can also get, like, opening shot and stuff, and, like, shoots a loot for the first perk and first column and stuff, so, like, I think you can make a kind of cool, you know, cool little guy for this thing. I still feel like the fact this thing doesn't have, like, a hipfire perk is kind of insane, but, you know, that's unfortunate. I guess just aim better, forehead. Eye of the Storm, stuff like that, stuff to make it more stable, even though it's probably already pretty fucking stable, to be honest, but you know, so to make it even more stable. Moving on to these guys, I remember first day of the expansion of the act of the season, we checked, me and Joe checked what this thing could roll with, and it did not have a lot of good things. So you know, suggestions are going to be kind of limited. But I would go with like shoot to loot, attrition orbs, enlightened action, stuff like that, just to keep it more, just to give it more, you know, stuff to do, since it's a pretty basic bitch scout rifle, auto rifle, stuff like that. Loose chain seems kind of nice, especially with how many times you could fucking hit someone with elemental debuffs at this point with transcendence and everything else. So yeah, stuff like that, I guess. And hand cannon. This thing also, I feel like has a pretty straightforward perk like pool. So, like triple tap, Eye of the Storm, opening shot, stuff like that for this thing, just to keep it more and more accurate under fire, or just in general. Precision instrument is a role you can get for basically every single every single one of these vex weapons, that I feel like they'd be helpful for pretty much all of them, because all of them require just a little bit of accuracy. I guess besides the grenade launcher and stuff. But yeah, so precision instrument would be kind of cool in this thing as well, or should I say was kind of cool in this thing, because since I already have it. Honestly, I think triple tap's my main go-to for this thing, just to give it more more ammo in the magazine, because it's already kind of limited right now. But yeah, I probably still won't use this thing because it's not a kickback hand cannon, and those are the only ones I like. And the rocket. I'm not gonna say anything about the rocket. Get your zone. Do that one, I guess. I don't even know why I gave advice in the first place. You probably shouldn't be listening to my weapon advice. I say this every time. But either way, that was a random roulette. And this is Mr. Punkwas from Heavy Moonbound, signing out. I will see you guys next time.